Next up on WTV, one student gives back to the community, this week's edition of My Life As, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, March 8th, and I'm Caitlyn Kleibert with another daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Many students give spare change to those in need. However, one student on campus gives more than just a couple of quarters. WTV's Ariella Rodriguez has the story.
Junior Maddie Kennedy prepares blessing bags, Ziploc bags loaded with toiletries, snacks, and socks ready to be given to those in need. If she is ever at a stoplight and sees someone asking for money for food, Kennedy doesn't have to go far to provide them with certain necessities. Kennedy stores them in the trunk of her car so she could have them on hand whenever she sees someone who really needs it.
Whenever I'm driving in the city, or I see someone on the side of the street who's homeless, asking for money, I give them one of those, since the organizations usually tell you not to give them money. And I just thought it was really sad, and it kind of breaks my heart to see people just asking for money, and I wanted to do something to help. And so I was okay, let's make blessing bags and give it to them.
Ever since Maddie got her car at the beginning of sophomore year, she made blessing bags part of her trunk's necessities. Kennedy has also introduced the idea to friends such as junior Katarina Santos.
And I really like that Maddie came up with that idea. Just a simple gesture of buying a toothbrush, toothpaste, or some socks can help somebody out. It seems pretty small, especially in today's society, oh, we have all that stuff at home and we take it for granted, but there are people out there that actually could benefit from that. She keeps one in her car, and then I have a couple in my car in case we drive by somebody that needs it. Then you just open up or roll down your window and give them a blessing bag.
Reporting for WTV, this is Ariella Rodriguez.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of assistant wrestling coach Justin Coons.
Started my day for wrestling starts about 5 in the morning when I wake up, and I gotta get my kids ready and bring them here to practice because their school doesn't start in time. Varsity's weightlifting at 7. JV starts their practice about 6:30. I'll take my kids to school in between and finish up practice, run through outdoor education, and then we're back at varsity practice at 4th period. We have the duels on Thursday night, whether we're at home or going to another place, and then we'll either have a Friday-Saturday tournament or just a Saturday tournament. I started at Vandeventer. Coach Z, who was the head coach when I first started, offered me a job for be a football assistant. He said he didn't know what my second sport was going to be, and then he told me I was going to be the wrestling assistant. I'm like, okay, I know zero. But me being kind of a passionate coach, I kind of dove right in and was excited about the competition that it brings. I've had fun ever since. And really, it's not me coaching them, it's them teaching me more about the sport than anything.
While most high school students are unsure of what their future holds, some athletes on campus have committed to the path of collegiate athletics. WTV's Jordan Klein has the story.
With participating in athletics as a high school student comes the chance of signing to play college sports. According to the 2017 study on the estimated probability of competing in college athletics by the NCAA, the overall percentage of high school athletes that play in the NCAA ranges from 2.8% to 12.3% for men and 3.9% to 24.1% for women, varying by sport. While most students commit to playing for a college team their senior year, for some the decision was made during the early years of high school, such as Texas Tech soccer commit Hannah Anderson.
Basically, I just knew after having several visits at other schools, I just knew where I wanted to go. Whenever I had my visit at Texas Tech, I just felt like it was home and I didn't want to wait any longer, so I decided to commit.
The process of making a college decision depends on the student athlete, with Anderson factoring in several things before making a choice.
There's several factors that I took into consideration. Some were being close to home, just knowing the coach, knowing the style of play. Also, I had my parents help me make the decision, but really it just felt like the right decision to make, and it was easy for me to commit.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Jordan Klein.
Track and field compete today against the Warrior Relays at Arlington Martin. Here's today's Sports Minute.
Track and field is the only sport on today's schedule, with the team traveling to Arlington Martin High School to compete in the Warrior Relays, with boys and girls JV and varsity field events starting at 3:30 p.m. Today's meet is the first in what will be a busy month for the track teams, as this is the first of 5 meets in March. Each of these competitions are helping the team build up to the District 13 5A meet on April 6th and 7th at Memorial Stadium. I'm Surya Ravichandran, reporting for Wingspan TV.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Neha Paramala brings you today's announcements.
WTV will be hosting a contest for the Red Hawk Romance couples. Until tomorrow, the couple who gets the most views on their video will receive at least a $50 gift card, with the second place winner possibly receiving a gift card as well. Pulse is hosting Aloha High Five Friday tomorrow and invites students to wear Hawaiian shirts to celebrate. LHS cheer tryouts are today. If you have any questions, contact Coach Stevens in room E100. Girls soccer plays Reedy tomorrow at home at 7. Boys soccer plays Reedy tomorrow at Reedy at 7:30.
That's it for today's daily update. This has been Caitlyn Kleibert for Wingspan TV.